Welcome back to the 700 Club. It is time to bring it on with your email questions, and Gordon looks ready. John writes in, we often hear that God will open doors no man can shut. But how do you know if a door is being opened or closed because of God and not just your own persistence or fear?
Well, doors generally don't open because of fear. Doors open supernaturally. And when you have that supernatural evidence that it's not based on your effort, but it's based solely on Him, then yay. But let me add to that. Who gave you persistence? Who gave you intelligence? Who gave you the ability to do anything? Realize all of that comes from God. Here are the words of John the Baptist. A man can receive nothing unless God gives it to him from heaven. And when you live your life under the recognition that what you have comes from Him, He is the author of everything, you'll live a life of gratitude, and you'll start to recognize all the wonderful things that God is doing for you.
Good reminder there. All right, this viewer writes in, why do Catholics call Mary the Mother of God, not the Mother of Jesus?
There's a long history on this one. Theotokos is the Greek word, and it's saying because Jesus is equal with God, it's part of the Trinity, and she is the mother of Jesus, that she is the mother of God. That's where that comes from, and that's the meaning. It's not saying that Mary is the mother of God the Father. He had no beginning, and he is an uncreated being. And that's the history of that doctrine.
All right, here's another one. Jan says, I have pictures of Christ Jesus with his shining, holy, sacred heart and halo in my home, one framed on the wall and one on a desk. Are these considered idolatry? What do people of Christian and Jewish faith believe is appropriate?
If you're Jewish, yes, that's idolatry. There's a specific commandment in the Torah to have no images, and no images of God. That when God appeared to Moses in a burning bush, there was no image, and God specifically reminds Moses of that and create no image. Within the Christian church, the debate over icons has been there for centuries, and at various points in time, people who were viewing icons and statues and even stained glass windows as idolatrous have risen up. And then the counter has always been, well, these things are teaching tools. And people aren't reading the Bible, but we can look at these images and find the truth of the story. It reminds us of the story. So that's, again, the history of it. Let your conscience be the guide as to which way you wish to go.